Greetings, wrestling fans, and welcome back to another video. And today I'm going to be bringing back an old faithful to the channel that I haven't done in quite some time, that being a blast from the past. And usually I do these blast from the past events usually whenever the big 4 pay-per-views come up, and yeah, I haven't done one in quite some time. And so, because Survivor Series is coming up right around the corner, I decided to look back at an old Survivor Series pay-per-view. And I have to be honest, it was really difficult to pick one. Because I started my YouTube career roughly around 2016. So, Survivor Series is from 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, etc., 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 I've all reviewed on the channel. Yes, not Survivor Series 2016, because my first review was in December, so I could have picked that one, but that would have just been too easy. So, I had to choose and pick which Survivor Series, and I looked back on my channel, which Survivor Series I have done. The ones I did was 2015, obviously, you know, the one 2014, because that one is very iconic. That one was a very iconic one. And, well, it was the one that had Team Cena. I think that was 2014. And I also did Survivor Series Deadly Games in 1999. So, yeah. Survivor Series, I can't tell you guys that Survivor Series is one of my favorite pay-per-views. I think Survivor Series has to be like the one pay-per-view I don't generally care about all that much. Especially the traditional Survivor Series matches. War Games has somewhat made it interesting, but yeah, Survivor Series has never really been one of those pay-per-views I looked forward to, especially just because Survivor Series has to be one of my least favorite pay-per-views. But you know, it's been around for many years, so I cannot deny it. But anyway, enough rambling. Let's get on with the Survivor Series I have chosen. This is from 2013. This is the one from the year 2013. And I have to say, looking at this card does bring me back memories. So the pre-show match was The Miz defeating Kofi Kingston. Fair enough. I don't remember the pre-show matches very well. And so we had our first Survivor Series match. It was a 5-on-5. It was Team Shield and the Real Americans. It was Dean Ambrose, Roman Reigns, and Seth Rollins teaming up with the Real Americans of Cesaro and Jack Swagger. And they took on the team of Cody Rhodes, Goldust, Rey Mysterio, and the Usos. Wow, Roman Reigns fighting his cousins in 2013. So the elimination order is right here. So, I thought this was the Survivor Series that the Shield dominated, but I guess I was wrong. Dean Ambrose was the United States Champion, I believe, at this point in time. And he was eliminated 2 minutes in to this match. And man, that's a pretty crappy way to treat your US Champion. Jack Swagger would get eliminated from the match next. And then Cody Rhodes would eliminate Antonio Cesaro when he had his full name. Roman Reigns demolished Jimmy Uso and Cody Rhodes. Seth took out Jay. Jay took... this thing is kind of confusing. Yes, eliminated by, yes. Seth Rollins eliminated Jay Uso, and then Rey eliminated Seth. Yes, that is correct. And then Roman beats Goldust and Rey Mysterio to be sole survivor. I'm sorry, sometimes I get confused when they have the listings on who gets eliminated. So yeah, it was the Shield's team that ultimately won. For some reason, I thought 1 year Roman Reigns squashed an entire team on his own. I don't know, I thought I remember there was one Survivor Series where one team just dominated the entire time and not a single person got eliminated. And for some reason I thought the Shield was a part of that. It might have been the following year, I can't really remember. So we had Big E defending the Intercontinental title against Curtis Axel. Jeez. When Curtis Axel was taken seriously. The last few months when Curtis Axel was ever taken seriously as a potential superstar. Big E would retain his title, defeating Curtis Axel and ending Curtis Axel's little push that he had going forward. And from then on in, he would become a jobber and would never reach the pinnacle that he would ever reach ever again. And then we get the only women's match, or Divas match on the card, a Survivor Series match. It's 7 versus 7. It was the Total Divas of the Bella Twins, Eva Marie and the Funkadactyls, and JoJo. Okay, I don't remember JoJo wrestling, and Natalya, taking on AJ Lee, Oksana, Alicia Fox, Caitlyn, Rosa Mendez, God, I hated her, Summer Rae, and Tamina Snuka. Good God. God, Oksana and Rosa Mendez? I could not stand them. They were awful. And of course you got the legendary Eva Marie. Of course, you've got the legendary Eva Marie, you know, in there as well. I didn't even remember JoJo wrestled. Okay, I'm being dead serious. I don't remember JoJo wrestling. I really don't remember JoJo wrestling. I just remember her being a ring announcer, that's about it. I don't remember her ever being a wrestler. Anyway, so we got the elimination order here. Real quick. Naomi eliminated Alicia Fox first because, again, Alicia Fox is garbage. Of course, Alicia Fox is garbage, so and all that. So Naomi eliminates Alicia Fox. Rosa Mendez gets eliminated next because, again, Rosa Mendez is absolute garbage. Actually, no, I read that wrong. Rosa Mendez eliminated Cameron. See, I get this whole lineup confused. I get this thing confused. Nikki Bella eliminates Rosa Mendez and Summer Rae. So she takes both of them out within a minute. And then by this thing it says Caitlyn eliminated Eva Marie and Naomi within 30 minutes because it said 4 minutes when she took out Eva and 4 minutes 34. So about another 33 minutes later, Caitlyn then took out Naomi. I don't remember Caitlyn being a heel. I'm just going to say that right now. I don't remember her being a heel. I remember her being on AJ's team, but I don't think she was a heel. She was kind of like, well, she kind of had to be on AJ's team because she wasn't a part of Total Divas. So Brie would then eliminate Caitlyn. Oksana would eliminate Brie Bella. There is something wrong reading that. I'm being honest. There is something completely wrong reading that. If I have to be completely honest here. And then Nikki Bella would eliminate Oksana. AJ Lee would eliminate JoJo. Gee, I'm surprised JoJo lasted that long. If I'm being honest, I thought JoJo would have been first out. And then Natalya would eliminate both Tamina and AJ afterwards with the sharpshooter. But here's the weird thing here. It says that Nikki Bella is the sole survivor with Natalya, but then I read from the the article here, because there's an article here that reads, there's an article here that goes over the matches. And the article says here that, that it would leave Natalya and Nikki as survivors. Despite this, it was announced that Natalya was the sole survivor by commentator JBL that said that Nikki Bella was eliminated. Who did Nikki Bella get eliminated by? Because it says here she's the sole survivor. How did Nikki Bella get eliminated here? Like, it didn't even say how she got eliminated. So, I don't know if JBL was lying and he said she wasn't sole survivor, but they counted Nikki Bella as a sole survivor. So again, I don't know. So again, this whole thing is confusing. If Nikki Bella was eliminated, they would have said how she got eliminated. And I don't even, and I've watched this match back before. I don't remember Nikki getting eliminated. So again, I think they really messed up. If she did get eliminated, they just never acknowledged who eliminated her. So after that disaster of treating AJ Lee like a crappy Divas champion, that was the only thing I really hated about AJ Lee's Divas title reign. They had her lose so bloody much during her reign as champion. I don't mind the champions losing to build up next challenges, but man, AJ lost so much to the Total Divas stars throughout the entire feud. Like it's like they were trying to say Total Divas is better than actual Divas, which was completely not true. But hey, you know what? It's whatever. Anyway, so after that we get Mark Henry versus Ryback. Jesus Christ, help me. Listen, I didn't mind Ryback back in the day. I was actually quite a big fan of Ryback during my younger days. Even I will raise my hand and admit I was a big fan of Ryback, but ever since he started becoming a bit of a big crybaby bitch, I've moved on. But yeah, 4 minutes. Yeah, you can see why this match was short. Hell, even the Divas match was given more time than this. I mean, this is a Survivor Series match. What do you expect? Anyway, so after Mark Henry would defeat Ryback in under 5 minutes. John Cena would defeat Alberto Del Rio. Alberto Del Dipshit, as I like to call him, to retain the World Heavyweight Championship. I remember this. I remember Cena coming back. I think it was Hell in a Cell, and then he was out injured. He got injured, and then he came back, and then he was given a World Heavyweight title match immediately upon his first match, and then he defeated Alberto. That is the one thing I've always hated about John Cena's booking, is that they always put him right back into the title picture upon returning. I get it, it's John Cena, but come on, could he at least earned the title shot instead of just being all like, hey, I'm going to put you up against John Cena because you're craving new challenges or whatnot. And then after this we get CM Punk and Daniel Bryan teaming up to take on the Wyatt family of Eric Rowan and the late great Luke Harper, God rest his soul, and alongside them is the late great Bray Wyatt, God rest his soul. CM Punk and Daniel Bryan would ultimately win this match. As far as I remember, I think it was a very good match as far as I remember. And the main event was Randy Orton versus the Big Show. Oh, God. Why is Randy Orton feuding with the Big Show? I don't remember that. I do remember mostly why Big Show was there. But man, it's just... It's the Big Show, 2013. He's challenging for the WWE Championship. I remember the storyline. I remember why, but I remember the whole storyline reason why. But man, I was just not a fan of Big Show getting a title shot in the year 2013. But Randy Orton would retain, so all good there. And then that would lead into TLC the following month, where Randy Orton would become the undisputed WWE World Heavyweight Champion, defeating John Cena. So yeah, John Cena was like champion for 2 months. That's probably why they had John Cena win the title. Anyway, that is the end of this Blast from the Past. And man, oh man, looking back at this, I can see why. I think you guys can see why I've never been the biggest fan of the Survivor Series trope, because again, I just hate the Survivor Series matches. How like the wrestlers just stand around and don't bother trying to help their partners, and then everyone just loses to like the weakest of movesets. Like someone will just get dropped with a shitty DDT, and that's enough to eliminate them, or someone comes off with like a standard drop kick, and that's enough, to eliminate these superstars. Just super easy basic moves, like a suplex could eliminate someone, a single spine buster could eliminate someone, and then the idiotic idiots on the apron just stand there and do nothing. That's why I've never liked the traditional Survivor Series matches, and that's why I've never really liked the traditional Survivor Series matches, but hey, and that's why Survivor Series is one of my least favorite pay-per-views. I actually really like they've got War Games. And I actually prefer War Games over this, if I'm being completely honest. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hit the thumbs up. If you want to see more Blast from the Past, let me know. And I'll see you all next time.